Hi, I'm Marina, and it is a beautiful, beautiful day in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm nervous, but we'll get to this. Can you all see me? My camera is over here. It's a different feel over here. Basically, let's check this. Let me know if you see me and everything and can hear me. I don't know where the thing is that tells me how many, but that's not the most important thing right now. The most important thing is that y'all are here and we will start. I found my mom passed away a year ago and we're going through some of the things. It took a year for me to get used to that. And pretty cool stuff that I grew up with. And I'm not gonna say anything until I see the chat. Please say that you can hear me and see me because I'm new to lives, obviously. All right, so good afternoon. I wish I could move the webcam, but it's a short line. You see me? Hey, thank you, my love. Thank you. That's my boo. Okay, so I'm gonna take off my glasses. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get used to the way the camera is. I found a lot of cassettes and trolls, obviously. So thank you, babe. Abby, Lisa, and then I got John. Anybody here? I wish I could see how many people are actually watching. This is a different setup than I'm used to. Okay, I'm gonna wait a minute until people show up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start, and these are stacks of cassettes and singles. If you don't know what a single is, it has the A side and the B side. My first is Gerardo Rico Suave. Yes, I was all about that. And then when I was little, yes. Okay, so I did Wham, and I was a big fan of um I can't think right now. George Michael, and I've got some of the records as well. Okay, thank you. I'll put my glasses on. Thank you, honey. Two people. I appreciate you. Okay, I'm a big fan. I grew up with New Kids on the Block. So these are my originals. I couldn't find these cassettes for years, and I repurchased a 5 set of New Kids on the Block. Okay, this is Queen Latifah. Unity. UNITY. I was all about that. Did you listen to that jam? I can't find the cassette. I think the Debbie Gibson, but I don't have the plastic to put it in. Out of the Blue, and I even had Electric Youth perfume. All the girls were wearing them. And hi, welcome in. And then, of course, George Michael, Faith, which was definitely not appropriate. Me singing I Want Your Sex when I was like 9 years old. That's what I listened to. The Gen X, that's how we did shit. By the way, this is not a cassette, but this is my Viewmaster that I found. I don't know where all of the reels are, but I think my grandparents and my mom kept everything. Let's get some more cassettes in here. Hi. Hi, Elizabeth. The Viewmaster. Thank you for watching, by the way. I have a hard time saying this. What is this? Paperboard, uh, Paperboy Diddy. And that was the jam. What else did I have? Jade. I forgot about Jade. This is like a single. Um, don't walk away, boy. This one's kind of embarrassing, but I had a long time ago, obviously. I had the New Kids on the Block. I had Jordan Knight and Donnie Wahlberg dolls, and you got one of these cassettes. I will keep all of that. Hi, got it. Lisa. This is interesting because I don't remember listening to the show Must Go On, Queen single. I don't remember. When I saw Queen, I was like, oh, Bohemian Rhapsody, because I was a big fan of Wayne's World. But that, let me look a little bit more. Some more cassettes. Yes. Okay, what is this one? Oh, Regulate. Warren G, the actual full cassette. My mom knew all the words from that. It was fucking embarrassing. Okay, we also have Boys to Men, and it is an amazing. I got to see them in concert when I saw Nuka's on the Block with Boys to Men and Paula Abdul. I think it was like 2017. Yeah, we got some more regulators. Mount up. Let's get some more. Nuka's on the Block, and it is No More Games, when they thought they were going to be gangsters. And I liked it. Janet, one of my favorites. I even have an album that I repurchased it. I don't remember owning it. I gave one to my friend Nicole Bergman when I was in like 6th or 7th grade. Probably shouldn't say people's names on here. There's some cringe-worthy ones in here, but this is not. This is Miss Dolly Parton. This is the music that I first started to listen to music. I don't know if that made sense. Dolly Parton, greatest hits. I'm glad that I have it. My grandparents, I was with my grandparents a lot. And Dolly was always playing, and Neil Diamond. So, and I have some of those albums over there. This one is the cringiest, but it is everything in life. And this is Joey Lawrence, like, whoa, from Blossom. Nothing my love can fix. I had a little bit of a crush, but this is another Dolly, another cassette that I grew up with. And did you? I don't know as much about the Partridge Family. I mean, I know who they are. I'm getting a little low over here, but I'm sorry that I can't. I'll get used to it. This is a mixtape, and I'm terrified because I've always like, even when I was a little girl, I was like, "I wanna be an actress, I wanna be famous," and all that. I don't require to be uber famous, but I love to meet people, and I was a big social butterfly, and I could make friends in bathroom stalls, to that level. So, sometimes I would make up poetry and talking and with my friend I was doing this, the Ish Show basically, but in, like, 1989, you know? That's hilarious. Okay, and then we have there's the Debbie Gibson cassette, and I was more of a fan of Debbie Gibson than Tiffany. I only knew, like, 2 songs by Tiffany, and one of them was, um, revamped and everything like that. It was a Beatles song, a cover is what I'm trying to flip and say. Alright, we're getting low into the bucket as far as this is the most stiff cowboy hat ever in life. What else do I have? These are gonna be more miscellaneous. I was a Girl Scout when I was a little girl, and I was on the front page of Dare. There was 3 of the kids I was involved in out of the 3, and I, did the Dare. Yeah, that's all I have to say to that. This is a picture, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but if you see, I'm the one that's standing up, eating all the foods. Yeah, that would be me, and I found something really interesting. I found, one of those booklets that you get from, like, a clinic or a hospital or whatever, talking about hyperactivity, and I was like, "Did you ever tell me that?" Because I definitely have a lot of that. Alright. A lot of them are like trolls and such. I saved them. It was a big deal. And a lot of them were just Nikki with their jewels and such. That one's kind of terrifying. Quack, quack, though. Quack, duck family. I don't know if people really care, but maybe this will be a blast for you all. And yeah. Okay. There's some more. I Okay, I have to be very honest about something that is kind of it's cringy because I had a big crush. These are like this was when River Phoenix passed away, and I kept that. It used to be on my front door when I lived with my grandparents. And this is the Raj. I call it the Raj desk. It is the biggest desk you could possibly find. Found it from another neighbor that was trying to make weight to get to another house on base. So this is my headgear. That I can't believe it's still there. I need to get rid of it. It sounds disgusting. And yes, I back in the day you would have the um the landline, but a wireless, cordless phone back in the day. And then the one that I had was the metal. So I'd be talking to my friends and I'd get interference from the headgear with me being on the phone with a friend. It was hilarious. Oh, yeah, that is cringe. I found this because I went to the Spellbound concert, Paul Abdul, that was with Color Me Bad. This thing is massive. And Paula Abdul still looks real damn good. Real good, girl. And these are some of my patches. That's pretty much it. I don't A lot of it is just miscellaneous, a lot of clippings of my heartthrob was Edward Furlong when Terminator 2 came out, so he was everything in life. I basically had a little shrine. It was kinda creepy. So I still have a lot of those clippings, and I'm a big fan of Beverly Hills 90210, the original. It's my favorite series other than, like, Roseanne. Roseanne, it's like a tie, but I just got excited and I wanted to share with you all. Maybe some of those things made you think of the old times of it. I am 44 years old. I will be 45 in June, and that's pretty much it. Does anybody have anything to say? Well, all right. Well, that's pretty much the live. It's miscellaneous, as you know how I am. It's partly a ish show. I appreciate the people that showed up. Thank you, Lisa. Anybody else still there? Cyber Loco is my husband. He was making sure that everything was going well. I appreciate him. Have a blessed day, you all. Please drive safely. There are idiots all over the place, and I worry about people's safety always. So yeah, and stay prayed up. Talk to y'all later. Bye. La, 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 la.